Hard to believe it was storming so bad just yesterday.
We'll have clear skies for a while. The mud'll dry out, and it'll be great weather for marching.
Oh boy, here we go again. What's wrong?
I spent so long just staring at the sky like this. For years, Raz. Like I was an empty husk. Remember where this picture was taken?
Of course I remember. Miller Company, Ragnite Power and Energy. Biggest factory in Hafen.
Right. Riley's dad was doing research there. Riley and I used to play out back all the time. The weather was just like today's. Not a cloud in the sky. We were playing outside like normal. Riley and I ran to the factory to see what was wrong.
Let's go. We're done here.
We ran into a group of Imperial soldiers at the end.
You. I know you. You've been bothering my dad. What did you do to them?
Ah, little Riley, is that you? My, how big you've grown. Don't worry. Al's research, your father's research, is safe, Riley.
Dr. Belgar, we must hurry.
No! Riley, it's burning! The factory's on fire! We have to get out of here! Dad and Mom! They're still inside! My sister! Fiona! Riley, stop! It's too dangerous! You can't go in! Let go! Let go of me! Fiona's right there! We can't! I'm scared! If we go in, we'll die too! Let go of me, please! Let... Ah! No! No! Dad!
Deswegen hält die den Claude für einen Schisser. Feels Batman. Feels fucking Batman.
Man, I heard the factory got burned down by the Empire. But I didn't know you were there too.
I stopped Riley from rushing in, but I wasn't being noble. I was just scared out of my mind. And I was ashamed. I hated myself for being so powerless, useless. After that, Riley stopped talking to me. I tried to go through the motions of my life like nothing happened. But in my head, I kept getting pulled back to that day. Stuck in place, paralyzed. Soon I found myself just standing still, looking up, staring blankly at the clouds, the sun, the rain. After years of doing that to cope, one day I realized I could notice subtle changes in the atmosphere.
And that's where the wind talk came from, huh? I always figured you learned it in the academy.
Watching you and the other kids playing around, not worried about the future, it honestly made me mad.
Dumb guy like me thinking about my future? Please. I'm a Darkson anyway. Not much to look forward to.
And then one day you were teasing me over something so inconsequential. I just suddenly stopped caring. I launched myself at you, and you beat me down. I tasted blood. I heard my own bones crack. But still, I knew it was nothing compared to what Riley went through. That's when I decided I wanted to become stronger, so I'd never be frozen by fear again.
Wait, so that's how you ended up going to the academy?
Yeah. Filled out my application while I was in the hospital.
So you got this far thanks to me. Shit, and here I was gonna apologize to you.
Like I said, you killed the old me. When I came back, I promised myself I would change.
I wish Kai had heard all that. Maybe then she wouldn't think I'm such a bad guy.
I'm glad we could talk like this.
Yeah, feels like a load off my shoulders right before the final battle. Don't go dying on me out there.
I'm more worried about you. You almost got yourself killed.
I can handle it. I'm invincible, remember? I can't die until I take every last imp to hell with me.
Hey, listen to me. I'm being serious here.
Yeah, I know. Take care of yourself out there.
You too.
What, too cliche? Too punk for a schoolboy like you?
No. Honestly, I've always wanted to do this.
Careful, Claude. You don't want to catch us stupid.
What the... Kai, Riley, when'd you get here?
Just now. Why are you so twitchy? Talking about something you didn't want us hearing?
Yeah, something like that. Just guy stuff. Right, Claude?
Yeah.
You boys are so weird. You can act all mysterious, but I bet you were just talking about butts.
You're the worst. We're this close to our showdown with the Empire, and you're chasing TNA?
Beautiful, just beautiful. At last it is time for the games to begin.
Class,
Huh?
how long are we gonna have to wait? Yeah, it's boring. Maybe we'll just head home.
My apologies. A gentleman shouldn't keep his ladies waiting. Now then, let's have a little fun.
Chapter 4. The Battle of Ziegfall.
Aber das kam mir schon sehr wie eine Anspielung auf Nazi-Deutschland vor. Ein Typ, der Klaus hieß. Die rote Fahne mit einem eckigen Symbol drinne.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Oh, schon wieder.
Stanley Barkley, how you doing? My bullets don't always land, but my jokes sure do. Badoonch.
Badum.
September 1935, EC. The Federation vanguard pushed deep into Imperial territory. Slowly but surely, the Empire was driven back. But even on the defensive, the Eastern forces proved formidable opponents. All the while, Imperial strategists devised new ways to hinder their enemy's advance. Using counterattacks and scorched earth tactics, the Empire brought the Federation to a halt, even as they retreated. And at the same time, they had concentrated their reinforcements at the Ziegfall line. Their wall of iron stood tall, and the legions behind it were ready and waiting to strike. It was only a matter of time before the curtain rose on a brutal clash between the Federation and Imperial armies. A conflict known as the Battle of Ziegfall.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Dan Bentley. I'm not what you'd call a social butterfly, but good being on your team.
Haven't seen that tank around. Wait, it's an APC?
Who the hell do they think they are? Just cruising into our squad's camp.
This the Squad E barracks?
And what if it is, Scruffy? Who's asking?
Whoop, sorry. The name's Dan Bentley. I've been assigned here from the 31st Battalion.
We get reinforcements.
Yep. There's a big op coming down the pipes. Ask the higher-ups if you want details.
Your vehicle's an APC, right?
Yep. Stick a couple of soldiers in this baby, and they'll get to the front lines without a scratch.
Huh. Well, beats getting shot at.
After you get out, that's your business. But speaking personally, I'd rather get everyone back in one piece. Well, I've been driving for 2 days straight, so if you folks don't mind, I'm gonna get some shut-eye.
All squad leaders present and accounted for, sir.
So I see. Soldiers, the final battle is upon us! The Empire's built a defensive line along their old border. They aim to stop us here. This is the Ziegfall line.
And the troops defending it. I can hardly imagine how many soldiers are in that shot.
This photograph only shows our target, the central area. The Empire has 10 units of this size stationed at regular posts along the line.
What? That force alone looks huge. They have 10 times that?
It's true. We've been chipping away at the Empire's numbers. But judging by this, they
Hey
still
Yoshi,
have enough
moin moin.
soldiers to outclass anything we've dealt with so far.
Hast du das schon lange geschrieben? Ich sehe es jetzt gerade zum ersten Mal. Ja, momentan läuft's ganz gut.
Low on supplies as it is. And now we have to face an army like that? What chance do we have?
Und selber so.
They may have strength in numbers, but every one of our soldiers is worth 10 of those conscripted farm boys.
Warst du gestern bis zum Schluss da? Bei Rimworld? Ich weiß es gar nicht mehr. Da muss ich erst mal sehen. So wirklich Bock habe ich so langsam auf das Spiel nicht.